What is good, everyone? Today I'm going to be showing you every single thing that is new in Shadow Generations and Sonic Generations. All of the new things are going to be showcased in this video right here. So let's get into it. So when you first get into the game, you're going to see this epic new title screen. There's Shadow, Classic Sonic, and Modern Sonic, all of the titles, Black Doom, and everything else. And then you're going to be prompted to pick which game you want to play. So, to start out, we'll try Sonic Generations to show you everything that's new here. But you also have your DLC button to check out every single thing that's available. We are going to be turning everything to original for now. Let's hop into Sonic Generations and show you everything that's new. Alright, when you first get into Sonic Generations, you got the standard classic title screen. When you press A, you have the new options menu that has all these new options, like control tutorial. Well, these are all in the original game, but over here, you can map all your buttons, which is great. You have control types as well. You have Legacy and Standard. I play on Legacy. Sound settings and display settings. These are all in the config menu originally. Now they're here. So, let's show you everything else. You also have the save files. You can choose which save file you want to do. When you first get into the game, you're going to have the classic hub world and everything that's in it. Now, everything is going to be basically exactly the same, except for if you go to a level, they now have collectible chows. So you can choose whatever, you can collect any chows that you want. There's also new music, I'm pretty sure, although I don't have all of it unlocked. Next up, we come over to characters and check out Rouge the Bat. They changed her model a little bit. It's, her back is more covered, and they changed the chest plate thingy, made it a little less seductive. And I think that's it for the characters. Now, if we come over to the cutscenes, they have changed some of the cutscenes up. Here is one of the cutscenes where it's mainly most obvious, where you'll notice all the new stuff.
This confirms it. It sure does. Older versions of us. Places and enemies from our past. We're traveling through time, Sonic.
That line's different, and it's all redubbed as well. So it's all by the new voice actors.
It's like that.
So let's move on to the next thing. And lastly, they removed lives. So you come over to Omochao. What? What? Why can you still buy lives? What? There's no lives in this game. I swear. Why can you buy lives? I can actually buy it. Why can you still? Next up, if we hop into a stage, we can see that Sonic has a new move called the Drop Dash. To do the Drop Dash, you just jump, dash, and then you hold down the button, the jump button again, to do a Drop Dash. And not only Modern Sonic has this, but to do the Drop Dash with Classic, you're just gonna wanna jump, hold down the button, and then boom, he goes. Jump, let go, hold down, and then boom. Yeah, you're doing the Drop Dash. Now, it's really time for Shadow Generations. Now, if we come over to Shadow Generations, let's check out everything that's new. When you first get in, you're going to see a Shadow Story button. If you click it, it'll give you a cutscene explaining all of Shadow's story. Let's just let that play out right here.
Aboard the space colony Ark, the genius Professor Gerald Robotnik sought to create the ultimate life form. He called his creation Shadow. Shadow was raised alongside Gerald's ailing granddaughter, Maria. They were inseparable. A series of tragedies befell the Ark. The military sought to cover everything up. They took the lives of Gerald and Maria and sealed Shadow away. 50 years later, Shadow was awakened. Filled with anger and sadness, he was haunted by Maria's final words to him.
Shadow, I beg of you, for all the people on that planet.
Shadow was bent on revenge and sought to destroy the world. At the last moment, Shadow remembered Maria's final wish: to protect her beloved planet and all who lived there. There were more secrets to Shadow's past. Shadow was generated from the DNA of the evil alien conqueror Black Doom. Shadow didn't understand why Black Doom expected him to be the vanguard for his invasion of Earth. After many battles, Shadow crushed Black Doom and his forces, finally breaking free from his past. Shadow the Hedgehog, the lone dark warrior who judges the world by his own code. The past will return to haunt him.
And that was Shadow's story. So Shadow also too has the same exact options as Sonic, except yeah, I don't think you cannot change his control settings. So Shadow will always play the same without being able to change any of his inputs, which I am not a huge fan of, actually. Oh wait, no, you can't. Never mind. All right. Now let's hop into the story. He will have the same save select as Sonic, except it looks different, obviously. So let's get right into it. He also has a new loading screen. Alright, now, once we're in Shadow Generations, you can see that everything is 3D now. You have a fully 3D hub world where you can run around and explore to your heart's content. Now, let's see all of Shadow's new movement options. Now, once you're in the game, Shadow has his hover shoes, so he runs like normal. He has a double jump now, and Chaos Spear. He also has his boost, as you would expect him to have, and a homing attack, as you would also expect him to have. Now, all of his levels are a lot different than Sonic's. They play much more different than Sonic's levels ever could. It's basically a brand new experience. Shadow plays completely different to Sonic, and he has all of the moves that you would expect him to have. He has Chaos Spear, Doom Surf, and Doom Morph. Now, let's go check out those abilities. Now, if we come over here to Kingdom Valley, we can show off Shadow's new Doom Surf ability, where if you go here and just boost on the water, you will surf on the water. Just like you expect. Next, if you come over here to Chaos Island, and you see one of these orbs, you could pick up one of these orbs, and then you could use Doom Morph to blast your way through the stage. Now, let's check out Shadow's next ability. Next, if you come over here to, this is Space Colony Arc. If you press the trigger, Shadow will slow down time. Ready? Now time is slower. Everything will be much slower for about 5 seconds. And then you could speed it up and then go normal again. And then the level plays like normal. Now, one last thing I would like to mention is that Shadow's S ranks are a lot stricter than you would expect. You have to actually play good at the level, unlike in Generations, where the S ranks are very easy. Doesn't require much skill at all. Here in Shadow Generations, you need to play good. You gotta go fast and interact with the level, instead of just going fast, which is very easy for Sonic to do. However, for Shadow, not so much, because his levels are much harder than Sonic's. See, I missed one of the shortcuts because of how hard Shadow's levels are. Although I've played this Space Colony Arc a lot of times, so I know this level like the back of my hand. As you can see, I'm playing pretty decently. However, I'm not going to get that good of a score, because Shadow's levels are much, much harder. We're almost done with the level now, and let's see what I get. I didn't even get a B rank. I actually did get a B rank, but that's not that great. You have to really try hard to get these ranks. And that is everything new in Sonic X Shadow Generations. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope this helped a lot, finding all the differences and new things for both sides of the story. So, thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Thank you. Bye.